2,
All right.
3.
Hello, everybody. I am
Hello.
live, and we are.
Is something going on, Viv? Is it?
All right.
Where?
So I am streaming as a caster. This is what is this called? The 1.8 update of Onward. I have not really tested this yet, so we'll see how it goes. This is WARFAIR, which is a team that started the tail end of Season 9. We're in Season 10. Season 10 is a bit on a break right now, on a hiatus. We're watching this new team, I think Pyro. I think they're new. But let's take a look over here on WARFAIR.
Got the naked MP5 now.
Okay, there's Crispiest Nugget. Oh, the people you hear in my ear are just random people in the Discord.
We are figments of her imagination.
Don't talk.
We are her imagination.
Alright, so there's no kill feed. So Crispiest Nugget did get somebody in the key. So anyway, there's, this is a new update, so there's a lot of stuff going on, and we're really just testing it out. But I will give you my opinion when they come about. And boy, do I have them. Alright, so just looking at it right now, I mean, you guys tell me how it looks on the stream. There are some brokenness here. As you see, like, the players kind of disappear. It's vital for us to have them not disappear as we are trying to explain the game. T is laughing because he keeps going into lobbies and they keep disappearing. Like, they go in.
Yeah, they vanish.
And then they vanish. Okay, so smoke. Oh, wow. Look at those poofy smokes. Aren't those fun? Okay, and there's another kill. Can't tell you who it is because the kill feed is broken on the bottom. WARFAIR is still 5 up. Pyro has 2 people. And there's... Where's their other person? Okay. They're smoking it.
I'm dropping my gun, like, more often.
Oh, wow. That's fantastic.
I want to see.
Well, it's on the stream. I'm sorry.
What stream?
This nugget just got killed being all... I'm sorry, the smokes are funny.
There's no
where the other person
stream.
is.
I hope you know you're laughing at a dead child.
I just made it funnier. Sneeze is now capping. There you go, Sneeze. You cap. Faster, Sneeze, faster. I'm just kidding. Just giving her a hard time. So there is Nitro. I'm sorry, buddy.
That took a while.
Yeah. So that was first round. This is just a scrim. WARFAIR being a team that's been around I don't know, a longer time than Pyro. I don't know who Pyro is, but if they're new, welcome to the league. The league right now is on a pause, so don't think that this is by any means like something that we are going to be showing, but this is stuff that is still being tested and fixed. So you may have seen people talking about Onward and the update and all that nonsense. I'm here to just tell it to you, but from my point of view and my opinion that cannot be bought, my friends.
Our opinion.
It could be bought, but no one was in the market.
Are you trying to say I wasted my money?
No, here I am, guys. So you can see my smile. I'm totally smiling here. And this isn't. These are players in my ear. We play.
I can't see.
We used to play.
One of us is blind. I mean, legally.
Okay. All right. So, some teams said that they were scrimming, and I said, well, I would love to watch and just see how it's working out. So, why was this update such a big deal? It's because it's the biggest update for Onward because it introduced crossplay with the Quest. So, just imagine that you have purchased yourself a nice computer, for I don't know, $2,500, and then you bought yourself a nice headset, $1,000. But now you get to play with people who have a quest. That
Yay!
didn't sound right. Welcome! I have a quest, and I absolutely think it's fantastic that we can get more people in VR and playing. But I'm not gonna lie, it was really hard to get used to. I'm still not used to the update yet. The positive thing is that it has built a new foundation for the game for them to build it up. But it was quite a shock to the system when we've been putting in all of these hours to practice this season. You know, and then the game completely changed. And I don't mean in the sense of the map. Now, the map has changed, but utility has changed. The gun sounds are also different. And it's just very different. So we're just trying to get used to it. And as much as I like change, I'm pissed off. I'm sorry. You just can't get me to be nice about it. I'm pissed off. And you'll hear that a lot. Now, there's a lot of people who really enjoy how much better it's playing. I'm not gonna lie, you are loading in a lot faster. That's a positive. So there are positive things. But you know, from the point of view of someone who's a brat and wants things the way that they want things and is paid for it to be a certain way, yeah.
Amen, brother.
Yeah, thank you, sister. So let's see. Warfare still 5 Pyro's got 2. We're gonna finish this out. There is another scrim going on with Delta Squad, who they've been around since I think last season, maybe the season before, season 8, not sure. But they're also playing a new squad. So we are happy to welcome some new players. What are you laughing at?
I just heard me.
Just don't mind him. He's been day drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, the people that you're hearing, those are my teammates. They live in my ear. So.
Yay, control.
Help, I'm being held hostage. I
Okay,
can't get
they're
out.
obviously not in my ear because they were positive.
It's because I'm tiny.
Yeah. All right. Why is Broccoli's gonna come in and grab this person that I didn't see? So you see the players. Their names are supposed to be seen throughout. It's just like a cast that you would see of other games like CS:GO and whatnot. But see how you kind of can't see him as you start. Yeah, they disappear when there's layers. So we're just trying to figure out all the different things that need to be improved before we start the season again and bring some quality casts your way because as a caster, it's never been better. Actually, the casting team's put together a really great looking deck. They've added some new tools for you to be able to see the casters. So it's been really great as far as the league has gone for VR Master League. But yeah, we're just accommodating to the new players. So if you go into Onward, there are a lot of lobbies now that you can go into. The problem is that you go into the lobby, you kill people because you have a gun, and they get mad and they quit. And so then you're like, wow, I just killed the whole team, but you really just killed one person. The other 4 just quit, and you go back to an empty lobby.
That, and it's a secret. You actually can't find any lobbies because they're all locked.
Oh, well, no, there are lobbies, and I'm not going to give you the password or anything, but there are lobbies for players, like league players, to go in and play with each other so that we can continue to test the quality and just play with people of the same skill level because one of the things that are needing to be fixed in Onward is the ability to match, like when you load in, you pick the mode you want to play, and it puts you into an open lobby, but there's a trade there. That shouldn't have happened, right? It puts you into any lobby, and they really shouldn't put new people into a comp lobby, and so that's kind of what's been happening, and you just don't really want to play with competitive players because we're just dicks.
Pretty much sums it up.
Yeah, I don't know how else to say that. I try to be nice about it. Like, they're quirky, but no.
I'm always nice. Don't listen to what they say.
No, don't listen to him. He's a prisoner with
Wait, we're dicks and liars.
Fine.
Oh boy. Hold on. Let me put it in here. Da, 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 da. Streaming. So, another really cool thing though is like I play on the Index, or you know I've played Onward on like the Vive and the Rift and everything. I do have a Quest, so I was pretty excited to try it out. And aside from the fact that it's a different game, it's a different feel. I really do like that I can just put it on and boom, I'm in. That's pretty cool. And if you hear from like Quest players, they like love it. They're like, this is like the best ever. So from the point of view as a Quest player, just as somebody who's had the Quest and has played a bunch of games on it, it's been pretty like, in need of a game like Onward. It's just kind of unfortunate how it affected everything else. So you see how people fly in? That was so hilarious. I was playing and like I just noticed all the players like we fly in. It's pretty trippy. So let's see these players. Seagull, Emil, Fusebots, Unexpected Stew, and Nitro. The sounds, so actually they put in a hotfix for the sounds of the game, but there's just some definite sound bugs. Like I would be shooting people, but it sounded like somebody else was shooting on the other side. If that makes sense. Of the other side of the map.
I've heard that too.
Yeah. So you hear, we're listening. So that is sneeze suppressing, and it sounds a little bit like in a tin can. That is not what I'm used to. So like you could look at some old footage, and there's even some gameplay like on my channel. You can see the difference in the gun sounds. So actually the captain for the team I'm on, he hated the gun sounds before because he is old and was like, oh my god, my ears these days. So he did not like it.
Pinpoint.
I didn't mind because I'm young and hip.
I didn't care because I'm old and deaf.
Yeah.
I didn't care because I like everything.
Sure.
Well,
All right, so we got some good callouts here. So another thing with this objective was something that a lot of people wanted to be fixed. Isn't that funny? Like, let's go back to the days where we just bitched about this like stupid objective. But anyway, it doesn't matter because dyslexic Dazzler is just gonna walk right up, so you can't cap right here. Like, ooh, no, he was gonna walk up, but there's he got killed, but then Broccoli killed his captors, and now he's gonna cap. No, he dropped it.
on objective. You gotta come back.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, he's alive. I did not say that.
Nice, bro. Come pick me up. I'm on stairs.
Yeah, go pick him up. Okay, now it came up though. That's interesting. Okay. All right, that's another thing to chalk up there.
Come pick me up.
I'm gonna blame my terrible casting skills on the update, even though it's not. It's just, I don't mean casting talking. Obviously, I'm like adorable, but just my controls. Dude, the player is upset. That was a good effort though. You killed all the Warfairians except for 2, so that's good. And they didn't cap. So Warfare does take this round. I'm gonna go ahead and check on the other team and see if they're ready. Hold on. I went to the other scrim, but they did not have the caster tools enabled. So we're going to the second map for Warfare. Apologies for not really explaining the game. It's a 5v5. It's a milsim FPS. I'm flying around as a caster to show you the game, but everybody else is in a VR headset. So everything that you see them do in the game, they're doing IRL. So like when they're prone, they are prone. When they're like, you know, kneeling and pulling out a tablet, like they're holding it, well, like with their controllers, like they're actually making the movements of like pulling the tablet from their back. Loading the gun, they actually have to physically do that as well with their controllers, like they're making the movements. So this is Quarantine, and Quarantine has had an update as far as what's put in. There's different obstacles now, and I actually kind of like the changes. So that was easy to be positive about that. But look at these smokes, guys.
I love the world decoration. It looks beautiful.
The smokes are not good. So there is like this level of immersion inside of the game. I've heard people, I'm not a traditional gamer like with pancake games, but I've heard people kind of talk about the quality of this game versus watching another FPS like CSGO. And I agree with that, because I've actually started watching it a lot more, and I kind of understand what they were talking about now. It's different for me as a player, because it is, when you're in it, it's like you're really there. Like, you see how this guy is just kneeling here? Like, what he sees is exactly this. Like, he sees this blue container. Like, they don't see name tags of each other. They don't see these outlines that we see. And I should turn on, I was going to turn on lasers. Oh, yeah, they do work. Okay, cool. They don't see all of that. And in this mode, they have actually the rounds have been 5 minutes. They have 5 minutes, that's changed. It used to be 6 minutes. To get up to this uplink within a radius of it, and input a 7-digit code that is generated at the beginning of every round. And so the guys in red, that's Volk. They have to defend it and protect it. And these guys here in the blue are Marsoc, and they have to go up there. So Crispius was shot at, and what? They just let him go. I don't know if he put one there. Oh, okay, no, he didn't. So Crispius Nugget, I just interviewed this Team Warfare right before the update. You gotta go watch it. It's on the Hive channel. Like, Crispius Nugget is like 12 years old. And am I allowed to say, like, he's adorable? That sounds so, like, condescending, but he is. So I'm gonna say, I don't mean like that. He's actually such a good player too. And I know that I noticed with the quest, a lot of players have been coming in who are younger. And so it's, you know, not really, you know, fun to play with kids when you're a little bit older. But there are players in the league who are younger. And for instance, Baby Tia here.
Hello.
He's younger. Crispius is 12. They have 2 more players on their team that are under 18, and they are. I think that younger players are better just because I think that they just have the, you know, this is a physical game, so they've got the reflexes for it, and I don't know, maybe just kids are just better at games. Who knows? But their maturity level to play in the league that's impressive, because you're playing with a bunch of adults, and we play, you know, like 15, 20 hours.
I'm 63.
Yeah, you're just a little baby. You're just a little baby.
That's the year he was born, yeah. Let me see here. I'm gonna go back and see if we can get...
Wow, this game is so well made. I can't even start the game as host. It just doesn't let me.
Well, we're happy to, you know, find bugs. So anyway, just let me cast this. you guys tell me what you notice from your point of view as a viewer. There are some rendering issues for me, and I can't tell if it's my screen or what. And there's a little bit of rubber banding.
Wow.
So the players here in Warfare, they are an NA team with some of them in Canada. In fact, two of these people are married to each other. Not married in general, just to each other. So that's kind of cool, husband and wife. And it's not the first case. SMC, one of the oldest teams, have been around forever, and they are a top team. They have a married couple in there too. Yes, indeed. It's a family game. Alright. This is interesting. There's this new scaffolding here on quarantine that's really, I think it's interesting. It really adds a different dynamic to it. The sounds are...
You good, Sneeze?
There's one right around that corner trying to come around.
Another thing is we can't use third-party comms in this game. So they're using a radio. I don't know who killed who here. I think that was Skater. Yeah,
You down?
killed one of their players. So it's proximity and radio. So the teams have a radio on their person, and you can radio to your team only. And within proximity, the other team doesn't hear what's on your radio. Okay, Warfare, they won. Oh, they won.
I guess so.
And there's a little C4 that went off. Some of the changes that I think the smokes are going to have to be changed because it does like this. It's like a flashbang, right? Like when you're in it, you can't see anything, and you previously were able to just kind of move the smoke and kind of go in there, so you could be undercover and capture the objective. So
Yeah, you can't see your tablet in the smoke anymore either.
yeah, so so that's one of the things. Here's another cool change though in quarantine is this is the tank courtyard has gotten a makeover, and then you can go underground now, which is funny. The rounds used to be 6 minutes, and if you I'm just gonna go overview here. This map is huge to make your way around in 5 minutes, which is now the new timer. All right, so this is the ambulance objective. For this map, there's 7 different objectives, and you just go back and forth until somebody gets to 4 points. It's best of 7. So this is the ambulance objective. So this has been added here. Looks like, oh, you can go inside the building, and then there's this room garage. Ooh, I wonder if you can cap on the other side of it. Interesting. There used to be a plane wing here, but maybe you can go on the roof now and kind of get an overview.
Yeah, they've added a lot of elevation to a lot of areas in this map.
Yeah. All right. So the round.
Round reset. Actually, this is a good spawn. I wanted this.
Oh, yeah. They're taking a nap right here. They're just laying. Oh my gosh! Look at that jiggle. It's gonna be okay. All right, so around reset, that's you can reset it within a time period, and then you just start the round over again. You forget something in your loadout and whatnot. So there are mechanics of the game, but then there are also rules within the competitive game as well. There's a rule set, so we kind of have to work one with kind of what the devs intended with the game and versus how it plays competitively. So they're not one and the same. Downpour, they are the developers of the game, and the league is a grassroots league that started because players wanted to play it more seriously and competitively, and they have played at LAN events, and it's the 10th season as I've stated, so it definitely has a core group of people who play.
I want to go see the new tank build.
Religiously.
Wait, where's the objective?
Okay.
I forgot.
It's south centered. Yeah.
South Center OBJ.
If they run fast,
interesting.
they know this too. Because it's happened in our
Alright. Yeah, they can meet us here, so this guy...
When I was talking about comms earlier about the proximity of it, the audio is just, it just feels like it's more muffled and like what am I trying to say? There's no, what am I trying to, it's
No, muffled is accurate. I
No,
think I would agree with that.
yeah, but then also it's like it's not directional.
That's
is what I was thinking of.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? You don't know.
It almost sounds like you're talking to somebody in a big garbage can.
Yeah. Oh, hello, somebody. You don't hear my voice very well. How does that sound? A little bit better, maybe. All right. I'm trying to see if
Oh.
I can get into the other lobby.
No.
What?
I meant that when you're in the game, the players sound like they're talking, but they're inside a big garbage can. I didn't mean that you sound like that.
No. Somebody in the chat said that.
Oh, okay.
Look at those. Sorry, smokes are hilarious. Oh boy. All right, here we go. Making our way over. Broccoli's got his tablet out. Okay, so that sound means that they're downed. So when they're down like this, they need to get a teammate to syringe them. Poke them with a syringe. Okay, now Broccoli is down. So you want to make sure that you confirm your kills. Double tap them. You don't have to buy them dinner a second time. Oof. Wow, listen to that sound. That's...
White car! Stealth white car!
Okay, so, wow, great call out, Sneeze. Here, I'll tell you something else, though. The update has made the scopes
I don't know if I got him.
pretty amazing. Like, the scopes have been updated and just look fantastic. Alrighty. Alright, so we are gonna go into another game. Let me make sure here. So at this point, Warfare has taken 2 maps. So it's best of 3 maps in the league. But in the league, you will watch all 3 maps, even if one team takes all of it, because it's based on MMR. So we are going to exit out of here. All right. I am back on this game because and there's another bug that won't let us into a lobby. Wow, it's very dark in this level. We're in Subway.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Oh my.
Yes.
Oh, he just got wrecked. Hey, peek out a little bit. It's only a shield.
I have this.
Oh, baby, peek out.
Hello?
He's gonna be immediate left.
Crispy is being such a troll.
Oh, hi, how are you?
He knew it.
Oh, how are you? Hello, how are you?
Oh, that's not nice. Oh, these sounds are so interesting.
Yeah. And the subway, and the subway, and the train tracks.
So this is a very much a team game, and that's ultimately what makes this
There's
game
also a guy
fun.
up there.
Is the people that you play with. You know, I did say that we were a bunch of dicks, and
Save the last time.
they were very nice ones too, though. And a lot of league players are quite welcoming, and there's actually even a rookie boot camp. So you'll have veterans who will teach you how to play the game.
Yo. How are you? I want to know how are you. Dude, what is... You should have let him can.
Yeah, I didn't want to, sorry.
Okay, Sneeze and Skater, their son is older than Crispy is. That's pretty hilarious. Oh, it's very dark in here. They actually have night vision. From inside the game. You go here. Hello, hi. So apologies, I really did try to go into the other game. So sorry, Delta Squad. We went in. It was enabled, but it wouldn't let me in. So that's another thing that we're going to be, I guess, trying to fix. And if you are thinking that this speaks to the quality of the cast, it's not. It's much better. I'm just kind of going in blind and just testing what I know. So welcome for sticking around, and let me know what it looks like to you guys and what you want to see as a viewer, because maybe that's
Do I
something
want
that
to see
I'm gonna do
Whoa,
a tunnel with
you saw how they just flew in? See?
Yeah, Sneeze, what you have to?
Anybody coming out of tunnel, tell me, because I'm going to blast this out down there if they come out as a group.
Sneeze is gonna blast them. So like I was saying, it's a team game. You'll make plays with each other. You want to keep comms up constantly. Like Sneeze said, if anyone's coming, let me know. She might have, I don't know, like C4 or something like that, so that she can kind of be prepared to blow it, or just kind of look out for anyone coming down this tunnel here. It's really dark, so there was a flashlight. So yeah, it's pretty broken. So let's go and look at the new team here. They're in the basements. Pewspot is playing is that support? Yes, you see they have night vision, and his night vision actually isn't even on him. He's not wearing it, rather. Oh, there. Nope. Wow, I feel like it's a little bit more rubber bandy.
There's another guy.
Yeah, see they really need to fix the voices, the sounds in there. It's usually much more clear. That or Crispius is doing a little peeky dance thing. I don't know. He's actually smaller than the player model allows. So you saw the different heights of everybody. It's your actual heights in real life. There are some limitations on it, though. It's only 5. Crispius, stop it. You have to. It's 5 feet to, I think, 6'4" or something. Oh, look, there's a C4 right there. In the previous game, in the previous version of the game, you can stab it or shoot at it to disable it. So that was a big part of the game. You can also give the clacker to it to somebody else on the team, but that's changed now, so you can't do that. So that has to change a little bit of everyone's what is it called? Tactics. All right, so we've got Emil here, who's coming down with 2 others. Sneeze is just suppressing. Let's see her other teammates come down. Okay, we got Broccoli, who's watching the south stairs. Oh, Sneeze goes down. Broccoli is going to be right there. If he gets Broccoli now, he can go Cap. What? Go Cap. Oh no, gave too much time. The other ones are coming out now. So Dyslexic is back out. And Crispiest Nugget as well. Very good play though. Very good play. Ooh, I don't know where the other ones went. My bad. I was so focused on this. So there normally is like a kill feed that lets you see who's being destroyed. That was pretty good. I think I've never heard of Emil before. He may be newer to the league in general, so he seems to have a good game awareness. All right, so we are going to try and jump into this other lobby. Stand by. We are going to go into another game. We're gonna watch these other people. Oh crap, what's oh, Operation 1. Oh boy. And Delta Squad. Hello, Delta Squad. They are a fun group of people. So this is Suburbia. And I'm going to give you my real reaction as I go through this neighborhood that I once knew so well. Look, it's snowing over there. So this map was just, it went into the pop-up book that it came from originally. It's changed so much. I mean, there's some things that are cool. Like, look at, they've opened up this area. Previously, you could not go out to this border, but now you can. So that definitely changes some of the approaches that we might have had. This is, you know, the classic map that everyone learns first because it's smaller. It's easier to learn. It's broken up into lanes, but there's just a lot of work. So there used to be fire here, which is fine. The fire department have you know, done their job. They've put it out finally, but overall, it's just has such a different feel. And I think the part of the rendering here for me is probably the pop that comes up. It renders as you approach it. The hedges you used to be able to see through, you can't anymore, and a lot of people like it better. I didn't even know it was an issue. So all right, let's hop in and see how this game goes. The map on the bottom right there, the mini map here, it's really a lot bigger. I'm not sure why it's like that, but yeah, it's not as accurate.
Oh, okay.
All right. They are defending the tank objective. There are 2 houses on this map that you can go inside. And that's this one, that's the middle house, or the one that they just came from, which is the spawn house. All right. It's broken up into 4 lanes, so to speak, and the most typical one is calling this lane that's with the school bus is lane 4, and then all the way down 3, 2, and 1 on the opposite side. That's of course, the teams can make their own call outs or what have you, but that's pretty standard. So when you hear us say like lane 3, lane 4. Reckless Pancake, I don't know Reckless Pancake. Hello. Let's see. Operation 1's the new team, so let's ride along with them. We just heard some explosions.
Action lane 1.
Only Ike here. Ranger and Sheriff Blake. Shots ringing out from Deadly Z.
2 down lane 1.
onto lane 1. See, oh, I love that they confirmed that I was right. That's what it's called. Alright, that kind of looks cool. The little bricks here. It's pretty. So, yeah, previously you could kind of look through these hedges and kind of like just see through them, and now you cannot. So it's just like wall. I wonder if it's penetrable, though. That's something that a lot of teams spend time. Reckless Pancake gets somebody in the playground. We spend time doing is trying to figure out like what you can shoot through, what you can't, the hitboxes. And so, like, when you think about it, it's just so much time that we spend in here. So when there's a change, it's kind of like, what did we just spend all of our time doing? So ultimately, if you want to play competitively, the most important thing you probably should work on is obviously your team logo, because that's what matters. No, team comms is what I mean. You should work on your communication, because any good team should be able to communicate no matter what map they're on. It helps, of course, over time to know the map and, you know, all the other nuances. But as if you go into a map not knowing it, just make sure you continue to talk to your team, clear your corners. Listen to that gun sound. It sounds like my teammates snoring.
I heard a sniffle.
Oh, no, sorry, I left my mic on.
He heard a sniffle. Oh, Wilson. His name's not Delta Wilson. He just has to put his team name on there. Delta.
Might have been Death, I heard. Death, did you sniffle?
Yeah, Death, did you sniffle?
That's, I am jumpy and shit over here.
Like your enthusiasm. Keep it up.
No one is as enthused as you, Death. So they've got only one guy here. Sheriff Flake is making his way through middle house here. Oh my gosh, look at this. That's Dante. He's the creator of this game. It's a nice little Easter egg. So he is, you know, as the lone guy up, playing it right, he probably hears some of the chit chat. So he could go up and make sure he clears the top floor here to be certain that he is cleared out middle house. Now he should definitely hear those sounds, but again, the audio is so different in the game. So the uplink is right there. He just needs to go up there. However, there is somebody in the middle house, I believe, who will catch him. Or there was. Let's see. Okay, we have. Here we go. Reckless Pancake is there. Yeah, there's someone in the house. Wilson has rotated. Got a kill from Death. Maybe, I believe. And then we go back and do it again. So, what do you guys think of Suburbia? I'm kind of sad because I like Suburbia, and I know that it can look good because we actually ported this map over. I believe it's like public. The assets, we put it into Allspace, which has a very, very little requirements to upload a map. And people who are on the Samsung Gear, you know, that old dinosaur, they were able to go in and see the map really well. So the choices that they made here are really just to, again, build that foundation so it's going to get better, right? So that's kind of like where we are right now. We're just kind of a little bit in limbo. But it's good to know, like, what people think about the game, because that really would help Downpour bring it to, you know, where it should be.
There was someone in the middle.
Of course, you know, you can always argue that it wasn't perfect and stuff, and everyone hates change. But this change is, I will say, it is the most, I don't know, jarring just because look at those smokes, how they come out. It looks like they have parachutes and they're
Someone move up to
flying
the
down. They
building.
used
What are you
to
doing?
just
You, Brian, go,
fly
what are you doing?
perfectly. Okay, they're going for a quick cap here. Wilson, this, so Operation 1, they're all on this side. They need to go to this side of the tank. Sheriff Lake, oh, okay, they do catch him. Let's see, you're in the smoke. And let's see how blinding it is. It shouldn't be that blinding. So Wilson went for the cap. He could have gotten it. Operation 1, they have, well, 4.5, but they're all here. They should not be all here because you can cap on this side, hidden, which is what Wilson, I'm sure, meant to do. And he's not taking a nap. So you kind of open yourself up for a cap on the other side. They do have the homie over here who isn't fully dead, but Delta Squad is not death. You gotta kill this guy. He's still alive.
I'm down my dog. I'm upstairs.
Ooh, good call out. He could have done it a little sooner, but wow, look at the positioning that Delta's in. Oh, you can't see on the minimap. We used to be able to see the players and where they're going. Okay, only Ike. I wonder, did only Ike rejoin Delta? I don't recall. So 2 left, Operation 1. Yeah, they're just not in a position to see, like Reckless Pancake could probably sneak up here. Now, again, the smokes, when you threw out the smokes, and each player can carry 2 smokes, so a team can throw 10 smokes and crash the game. But no, you can throw 10 smokes and really use it for cover, to draw out the enemy, to cross, to distract, all kinds of different things. So the smokes are really powerful. So the smokes changing in the game really do affect the gameplay. Am I wrong? No one has corrected me. I feel weird.
Got one at the fence.
40 printing. Got a kill. And only Ike knows where 40 printing is. But he probably hears who's
Pop
up
up
here.
window.
Jay. I can't see the rest. Jagger, is it? Yeah, he's waiting for the peek, and he does.
Good shit, good shit. Yep, he's over there now.
Who's doing that call out? Did you? Okay. Okay, so someone's down. Okay. It was Deadly Z. Okay. They could have kept. They could have kept. So I'm just hearing from the other team. They finished their scrim up. Bump, bump, bump. Hey, Zim Talk. No, it's not for the gear. Yes, please resurrect the gear so we can play Onward. That's totally what I meant. Good to see you. I saw you streaming earlier, the Squadron Star Wars, right? I stopped in for a quick peek because I was getting ready for the games today. Yeah, yep, Onward on the gear. So the objective is going to change over to Burning House, and you might be like, why it's not burning? Well, it was burning, so we're still going to call it burning. This one you can cap. Well, you used to be able to cap like behind here, or like right out in the open undercover. So it does kind of change where you want to position yourself. But I honestly have not.
I mean, I don't care. I'll go that way, but
Well,
you almost
that's-
have to look
If
that way.
that's what
It's fucking
works-
that windows.
Oh, okay.
Hey, can I have a
The
flashlight?
The window's
I can't
fucking huge now.
fucking-
Is that
Alright,
eight?
All right, let's see
Like
this
20
Operation 1 team over here. So yeah, look at their height differences here. That's probably my size. I'm a little bit short. Okay, so just to let the new team know, you could rush out a little bit faster there. You don't have to be worried they can't necessarily beat you there. You could kind of rush up a little bit and then start picking here as you move forward.
You want me to start lobbing bullets towards them? Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
guy over there, by the way.
Yeah, you could do that. You just lob bullets.
Don't. If you
So
can't-
actually, Operation 1, they are a team of, I think, mostly PC players. They
I don't think you went
just
far enough.
formed, I think, season 10, I believe is what they said. They do have a quest
I
player.
wouldn't-
So when the
Probably
first
far.
day, like the first 10 minutes that this came out, I went on Quest and I hosted a lobby on the Quest, and I was live streaming. So that was interesting. And there has not been any announcement or anything, but the intention is, yes, to have crossplay from Quest players and PC players in the league as well. The difference is just a little bit of how it looks. So you might,
Hey, you keep
on the
walking right,
Quest,
I'll
like
walk
for
straight.
instance, the Bazaar, that map that you saw previously, the first map, it's a little bit hazy for people on PC. There's a little bit more of like a fog. For Quest players, they don't have that, so you might have an advantage in that sense. Shooting over here. Oh, Wilson
One down in the
gets taken down, but then you need to double tap him. Go ahead, 40. There you go. Shoot him again and again. So there are 2 down players from Delta. They need to be confirmed. So if they hear Wilson giving call-outs, he's down, not out. Okay, now you gotta confirm it. Somebody asked about the loadouts of the game. It's not an economy like I think CS:GO is like that. It's points based. So you get 9 points. So utility like smokes cost 1 point, a frag costs 2. So it gives you kind of a choice of how you want to load out, and it also depends on your team too. In the competitive team, you have limitations on. Ooh, nice job, Ranger. You have limitations on the classes. So, for instance, you can only have 2 support. I think 1 marksman, I believe, yeah, and 3 riflemen. So you can't have like all 5 people be riflemen. You can have 2 specialists, I believe. So if you wanted to play the shield, for instance, and you can equip it. You know, it's different scopes for a group. Wow, it's like how you're hearing it on the stream. That's what it sounds like in the game too, muffled like that. Ooh, 40 printing is gonna get by on here on only Ike. He crosses the street out of view. Let's see. That's a good play. I forgot for a minute there. I forgot which objective we were on, but if you get across the street, he can kind of identify who's in this house, and if he can kind of flank all the way around, take them out from this point of view, that would be really, really good. Then they would have only Ike to deal with. Only Ike. No, Deadly's not letting that happen. That's Deadly, right? Oh no, it's Legion. Hello. Okay, we got 1 left. So, I think, who is this? Ranger, he should know. He should heard shots over in Middle House. He's probably aware of only I because he had let out some shots. Again, it's proximity, so this. It used to be where Ranger is right now. If he was shuffling, you can hear him on only Ike's position. Oh, and there he goes. He's rounding around to lane 4 right there. Neat. And only Ike wins that. Delta squad take that round. Interesting. Oh, very nice. Oh, redemption. I see a lot of new teams who are like requesting to scrim and play newer teams. I think it's great, like that enthusiasm. I do recommend if you're new, and especially new to the game, especially if you're new to the game, play with new teams. Go to the Onward Rookie Boot Camp, talk with the veterans, and have them help coach you. Because apparently, one of the rookie teams, they wanted to challenge a silver and gold team. They insisted that they play a silver and gold team. They should have played a new team. And that's not like, it's not like to be mean. It's just like a matter of fact. Like these people, some of these players, they've been playing like they got like 3,000 hours, you know. So it's best to play someone so you don't like get discouraged. Really, play with somebody. I will recommend though that when you go and play Onward, if you want to play competitively, play in comp lobbies. You will get really bad habits playing in a public lobby. So definitely play, like when you're playing casually, play in a comp lobby because you'll play with comp players. Of course, you'll make bad habits, but at least you'll play with people who are at that level that you want to play in. But when you get a chance, play with teams at your skill level, so that you can kind of get an idea of what works. You otherwise would just get mowed down, and it's kind of hard to learn. And I don't mean that for always, because it's always good to play with teams who are better than you. They make you better. But like if you just started, you know, I would not recommend you challenge like a gold team right away as your first foray into the league. Definitely would hate to see people just be discouraged.
Middle spawn house on the ground up front.
Second floor.
The way Deadly was kind of like peeking and shooting, that reminds me of Phantom. Wow, look at that lob. Misses him. That should have killed him. Oh, and now he can cap. All right, there. And see, there's no one on the objective here. Oh, there is on this side. He needs to round around a little bit faster. Oh, and he gets 3 of them. Good job. I don't think Deadly knows he's alone. He's about to be not alone. Fantastic play from Sheriff. Actually, let's take a look at that. Oh, there was a team kill that came out. Sheriff with 5. Oh, 40 also got 5. Death with 6 on this side. No, what's it called? Caps coming out? Oh, you know what? I think this is the team that Delta Squad is like helping this team get started in the league, I believe. Which is pretty cool. Alright, the objective has changed again to...
I'll just rush the fucking shit out of them.
Yeah, what he said.
I'd be down. Alright.
They're gonna do it. It's gonna be the garage objective, but it looks like Delta Squad wants to just rush them on Volk. It leaves their objective vulnerable, but you know, sometimes you gotta try out different things. What I'm gonna do... Yeah, they are going for it. And there's what their players doing over here.
But I'm not gonna do something. Sheriff, you're the team cap. You gotta do it, man. They're gonna be rushing, by the way.
They're having a tea party. That's what we call it when you're still in spawn. So I haven't seen any time running out or anything like that. It's a smaller map, but you know, we were talking about what changes in 5 minutes.
I'm getting out here, man.
For a small map like this, it's fine. Oh, Delta Wilson. Wow.
Friendly.
He's lying. He's gonna get team killed. Nah.
Friendly, they're all dead.
All right, let's find the other ones.
Mega furry.
All right, they're in the playground, but I think Wilson's gonna be making his way through here. Ooh, we got another kill.
Minus 1 lane 3.
Yeah, so Delta's coming around to the playground there. It's gonna spot Prime Ghost. They must hear each other shuffling.
He's right here.
He's gonna get caught out here, I believe, by Reckless Making? No, Wilson. Wilson went on a tear. And Delta Squad win that map. Alrighty. Yes, Fume, I believe they are new to the game. And they're going to play Cargo, the smallest map of the game. Let's see where they go. So, when you play competitively, how it works is on Monday you get matched up to a team. I think this is Delta Squad up here. Oh, no. You get matched up on Mondays. You have until Friday to schedule with the other team your game. So you play one match a week for a regular season, and then you also get the chance to challenge, or the opportunity to challenge another team to a match that's within your challenge range. So you could play up to 2 games, but you will play one match. And there you get randomized into home and away. The home team will get to pick the map or the side on the first map. So they can choose one of the, I don't know, 7 maps or so. Or choose to go Volk or Marsoc. Some people like to go Volk because you can just trade rounds. Some will say it's easier to defend because you're just, you know, having to basically get into position and just wait for them to approach you. So if you are disciplined as Volk, you can just trade back and forth Volk rounds and then come out on top because it's best of 7. So, and then also each team gets the opportunity to ban. So how it works is you schedule the match, and then close to the match, you could do it at any time, but teams typically wait like right until up to the start of the match. The home team will say we ban this map, then the away team will say we ban this map, and then cooler teams be like no bans. And then they'll say, like, hey, what map do you want for the first one, you know, or do you want to pick sides? And then second map, the away team picks again side or map. So they get first choice, and the other team gets second. So if you choose map, the other team gets to choose sides, and vice versa.
I just said, go middle then. I'm getting up quick, right?
No, let's hold our.
Oh my God.
And so his position is a little bit out in the open, but what Death is doing is he's trying to see if anyone's going to be crossing under the pipe. He doesn't spot anyone, he's giving call outs. They're going to suppress anyway. Some shots coming out from Ranger. He's poking himself with a syringe, which gives you, when you take a little bit of damage, you can just use the syringe. You can also use it to res a fallen teammate, or someone who's down but not out. Man, those shots are funky. That smoke is on purpose. Flashbang coming out, and I heard a C4, not gonna find anybody. Wait, is that a C4 or?
I caught blood on somebody on the left. I don't think I told you.
Building 2, building 2, building 2.
Pull it out. Building 2. You know, people call this the yellow room, or the love shack. And you can name these different rooms here. Deadly Z is going in for into the middle here to meet. He's going to see 40 printing. Oh no, no, no! He's running away a lot faster. Ooh, he does get caught up by Deadly, and Operation 1 has now 2 on the side, 1 over by Tunnel. Deadly Z, I think knows they're there because they heard the shots. Another kill It's harder to see here. Oh, okay. Wilson's gonna run out here. Oh, and Sheriff gets it anyway. Ooh, it's just 1v1. Good job. Good job. Reckless Pancake. I'm not sure. Must be new in the roster. I'd have to check that out. The league has, I think, what, like 500 players now or so? And the team that we saw previously, WARFAIR, they are newer, but they're really good for a new team. They're really disciplined and work well together. Delta Squad does take that one, though, that 1v1. Yeah, Delta Squad had some roster changes, but I think only Ike came back. He was on a different team. You can change teams. There is a cooldown period, though, so when you join a team and then you quit a team, you have a cooldown period of 2 weeks. If you are curious, or you think you want to play, or even people who have played on a team but can't commit to a team to play in a full season, which is a pretty long season. Regular season is about 14 weeks, and then you have the wild card and the semifinals if you make it that far. So it's a lot to play. So some people can't dedicate that much time to it, and so they'll play as a reservist. And a reservist is just for when a team can't roster a full 5 for a match, so they'll call on a reservist. So it's cool to sign up for one, but if you do sign up for one, continue to play in comp lobbies so that people know your name. It's just easier. And they did implement something new this season. They implemented a MMR for reservists, so that a new team can't take like a master level reservist. All right, shots already ran out. I think that was 40 printing that got down. We've got Deadly Z in the tunnel. It's gonna. Oh. How? Was there a trade? Oh my. Broski's gonna finish him there. See, so that smoke really masks the sound of the smoke. Oh, Broski is pre-firing. Ooh. What? Oh, he stabs him. Oh, he stabs him, so I don't know. Wilson's gonna. Wait a minute. Oh no, he didn't. He's still up. It shows only Ike is still up. Oh, and Delta. Yeah, that's what you get, Wilson. Gets that refrag. Now we have Ranger here on the barrels. So this is actually a common spot, but I mean, it's like, look at it. You get a view of anyone crossing over, but this spot does get naded or pre-fired, so doesn't mean you shouldn't play it though. It's still a good position to play it because you kind of get everything. You can. What ends up happening is like you can smoke out this objective and like crawl up to it like right here into the smoke. Well, you used to be able to crawl into the smoke and then cap right in front of the enemy. It's insane. So there's 2 left, and they can really work together to, if they were a little bit closer, one of them goes out, gets shot, you know exactly where the enemy is, and you grab that refrag. That's what they can do. So you see his death, and I think it's Wilson. But they're gonna clear out their respective sides. Hello, Anonymous. Casting looks complicated. Yeah. You have to be a little bit smart. S-M-R-T. Oops. S-M-A-R-T. Casting is really fun, though. I quite enjoy it. Like, I love playing, obviously, and I prefer playing, but casting is a lot of fun, too, because you get to... Like, you can hear my excitement for the game, and you can see how much people love to watch the game and play it. So I'm happy to, you know, be a part of a game that excites people. Especially with VR, because as you know, with the pandemic, people are just quarantined in their house. Traditional sports, you can't go to the stadium like you can before. So there's still like healthy competition in esports gaming, which is popular, but also because there's that physical element right now. Like Ranger, he is actually like on his knees probably right now, or like the slow. The only thing that you're using your controllers for as in VR esports is to run. Like you use the joystick to run and sprint and move forward. But everything else, you know, you're turning if you're not using snap turn. Some people use snap turn, like myself, because I only have a box to play in, so not a lot of space. So this is a really good rotation on Ranger's side. Like, so he was on the other side, caught out Wilson, and now he's rotated. And the team, so if they didn't get an accurate call out, they might not know how many enemies are left. So like you see Death is like kind of clearing his path there. As Volk, Ranger really doesn't have to be peeking like that. You do get antsy, but you don't really have to because Death Legion has to get up there. And he does, and Ranger gets that kill. And they get a point. Yay is right, sir. Alright, I have some facts about this team. Let me look it up a little bit here. So, Season 10 is their first season. Ranger is an OG player, apparently, and is the co-captain. He stopped playing for a little bit and came back. He plays Pavlov, which is the other FPS game. Pavlov is another game that's in VR Master League as well. It's another milsim, and it's the most... it's CSGO, basically, inside the game. I like it because my producer plays Pavlov. She plays... which team? Unicorn Holers or something? I don't know. They have a unicorn on their thing. And she's awesome. So, yeah, Pavlov is another game in the league. It has a little bit of different playstyle, although, to be honest, this update does kind of remind me a lot of how the gameplay is in Pavlov. The reason why I don't play Pavlov is because of blood. Do you see? There's not really much blood here. It looks like everyone has a little bit of ketchup packet that gets shot. There's too much blood, otherwise I wouldn't make it. Too crazy. Okay, well, we know them. Let's go to these guys here. They're a new team.
I got CK'd on the right side. I need 2 people on our team.
Okay, so Sheriff there is singing the code. That's, you know, a trick that people try to use to memorize the 7-digit code. Again, it's a new generated one every time. Look at that arch. That's a good frag. When I play on the quest and I throw the frag, it goes behind me. I practice so much on it, but shots arena from only I. Yeah, it's so hard to see where it's coming from.
One down left.
Sheriff on Lake. Oh, that wasn't him doing the call out. It was Reckless Pancake giving that call out. He doesn't know he needs to confirm his kill. Sheriff here, he might be giving like silent call outs. You know, like,
2 down left.
You know, he might be clicking to indicate that there's one on me. Again, all Reckless Pancake sees is a body. He doesn't... If he's not making any noise, he has no idea. But he should... When you see a dead body, you should always shoot it. Okay, so Ranger got that kill. Okay, now Sheriff knows that kill was taken, so he can get rezzed. By...
Watch out, I don't know how many are left. He's still alive, he's still alive.
Uh-oh.
Hey, finish his smoke, guy, he's still alive.
He's not alive, you got a teammate in there, he's making noise. Maybe they don't know each other's voice. So when they're down, they don't stay down until the game ends or until someone reses them. There is a time limit and you bleed out, basically. But in the meantime, you can give some call outs. In this case, I don't think they know that their third teammate is in this container, in this room. Okay, yeah, don't shoot your buddy. Oh, see, he stabs the body, which is perfect. The knife is just like the deadliest weapon because you just poke them a little bit and they're dead. So when you see a dead body, if you're close enough, just stab them because then you don't have to give away your position. Apologies for the camera work. I'm testing out the controls for myself as well. And we do get a kill. WG is what I saw on the bottom there. Death is peeking. He's tired. He wants to go to bed. Go to work. Ooh, and they trade. Look at that. That was a clean trade. So because of that, these two last members won't know that. Like all they know is their teammate went down. So you might be able to assume and guess, but yes, there are trades in this game. Ranger and only Ike. Ooh, never mind. Only Ike makes his round. And Delta goes up. Hey, Quick. And Dyslexic is getting rowdy in here. Why, hello. Make sure you go to the Hive VR YouTube channel and subscribe there. That's where I interview teams. So if you didn't know, I hosted a VR show, the Hive, for like 3 years now. There's a new host, and that focuses more on the other side of VR, you know, like in healthcare, enterprise, that kind of thing. And Nava is the new host for that. But it's still our production, and we work with V-Respawn, or we're a part of V-Respawn rather, and V-Respawn does a lot more like competitive play, mixed reality streaming. So go to V-Respawn as well and subscribe. We do marketing for new games, and we play games, see how ready they are for competitive play. We have a lot of pro players on our production team as well. So yeah, I do interview the teams. WARFAIR being the last team I interviewed. Wednesday night.
Fuck that up.
You sure did, sir. Yeah. Sorry, I don't know. Oh, it's Sunday, okay. I did an escape room yesterday. I didn't get out, so I'm tired. Oof. That was a trade, but Deadly Z went down. Operation 1 has their...
Think you can rush if you cover yourself? Alright, come on, res me, quickly.
Yeah, so he can see.
They're coming.
They're coming!
Makes sense.
I saw one stop moving.
I got the left side.
So look at this, is it Jaeger? Let's just say Jag here. See the box, it's like it's a feed. I think I heard someone say something that was different with it, like loading it or something. Someone can correct me on it. Is it PK? Ooh, some team poking. All these new names I gotta get to know. 4D printing. I will not forget your names. Let's see here. We've got only Ike versus 4 Operation 1. Now, I will say, if anyone can do it, only Ike can do it. But let's see. Like I said, that's a pre-fire spot. So that's the spot that, you know, a veteran player would know to pre-fire. They would pre-fire that spot. They would probably pre-fire in here as well. It's just like a common spot for someone to hide, as well as where Jag is here. You can correct your name later. This was penetrable. I don't know how the hitbox is on that. So only Ike really just kind of take his time. He has 2.5 minutes to kind of clear the corners, and he takes down another one. Whew, well, like I said. So let's see. He can do it. Ooh, that was a good toss. Like that's where I would have thrown it, just because his teammate just went down in that area here. So let's follow along with only Ike. Well, only Ike is just out in the open, so that kind of gives him a little bit. Oh, he's gonna be spotted right here. Yep, and he is spotted out, and Operation 1 get 2 points. Hey, you know what, Operation 1, you're gonna be on Marsoc now, so if you go for that uplink, which you totally should, put in that code. Look, there's a chair up here now. What's up with that? Is that a cooler? It's pool table. Nice. Nice. Well, we'll just hang out here because this is, you know, we're prime seating. Right? How romantic. Me, party of one. Super romantic. I failed to mention that if you're just stopping by to watch, it's as a best of 4. You get 1 point, obviously, for winning each round, but for Marsoc, you get 2 points if you send the uplink. So you have, obviously, a better incentive to go up there and cap. So you actually can win a map with 5 points. So you can cap twice in a game. So right now, if Operation 1, if they cap, then they can win and finish out this map. If Delta Squad wins it, they'll go up 3, and then the next round they can cap, and that's how they'll get 5. Personally, I just like going for the caps because it's more exciting. It's the objective, and I like to complete the objective. You get 2 points. You know, and who doesn't want to use 7 digits when you're given 7 digits, you know? You never know who's on the other line.
I know this is not your map, bro. It's 'cause you're like...
Okay, I've lost one of them.
We have a major advantage. Sheriff, memorize that code.
Memorize it.
Guys. We have a major advantage. All we have to do is plant the uplink, and we're good. We're done. That's it.
Plant the uplink. You are so from Pavlov.
That doesn't mean we get to be cocky.
No, I know. I completely agree.
They're gonna try to freeze. You guys know that?
They sure will try their hardest. Oh, Dyslexic says the box is not penetrable anymore. Thank you, sir. Why don't you just tell me all of them, because I haven't really been in the game. Not from lack of trying, mind you. Wow, look at that. Wow, that was so good.
What?
What? Wait a minute, that got 1? That's crazy. Wait. I did love how Operation 1's like, all we have to do is plant the uplink. Yeah, I mean... Wow, smoke's coming back. Wow, those smokes are funky when they're being thrown. It seriously looks like a parachute. Fantastic shooting there from 4D. Takes down another one. Now they've got 3 on Operation 1, 2 on Delta Squad, 2 defenders left to take out. Let's see if they can take out Deadly. Oh no, only Ike is going to be, they're going to be rotating a lot. So they're going to have to go for those kills here, unless they work together to distract. Got the lasers pointing out from only Ike. He's going to see Sheriff, and he does. That should alert Broski over there on the side, as well as 40. Oh, and now it's 1v1. With only Ike defending. Again, that's a trade, so he doesn't know exactly how many Broski. It does take him, and they go up a point. Good for them. They may very well take cargo from Delta Squad. Cargo being a good map to play if you're newer, because it's obviously it's smaller, it's easier to learn your way around, and also depending on the team that you play, you can kind of like play against what like their weakness and strengths. You know, like some teams they're really good at being aggressive, and they'll just charge you even on Volk, so you can even play to that advantage. So cargo does go rather quickly. Like for this objective right here in the Deadly Diamond, you can cap in like 15 seconds here. So it does call for an aggressive play at times. You can kind of capitalize on that because, you know, Volk here, they have to cover so many different areas that you kind of can take advantage of that fact. What? Why is... Right? You saw that, right? That was weird.
There's only 3 of us. There's only 3.
Oh, what happened to... What?
Yeah.
Dang it. No, it's passed around. We can't even round it.
Where did they go? We saw them. That was strange. Wait, so they could have round reset it, but they didn't. That was so weird, because you saw... Alright, well... There's like wow, Reckless Pancake. Nice shot. Get it across the way. Death Legion gets taken down. Brossi's gonna move forward here. Yeah, they can, well... Unfortunate here. Yeah, Brosky. It's gonna go down. Let's see, let's Reckless Pancake and who else? Only Ike. Yeah, they could do it. They've got 3 up. Wait, no, they don't. They're only 2 up and 2 on Operation 1? That happened so fast already? Ooh, we got Ranger here going for... Oh, a flanking. He does get only Ike, leaving Pancake, who should not be reckless right now. Yeah, so Operation 1, there's 2 of them. They can just kind of work together to kind of watch these angles. They really don't need to be sending people out because you don't... I mean, maybe they want to end it quickly. I did say that people are aggressive. So anyway, yeah, so Ranger is like, nope, it's Sunday night. I'm going to go to sleep. Control's going to yell at me if I don't let her go to sleep. So they finished that off. Operation 1 takes that map. Oh, that was great. It was great to see. Great to see that new team. So thanks for stopping by to see this 1.8 update. So the reason why it took me a little bit of time, because I did stream some gameplay of it and I gave my reaction to it. The thing is that, like, I'm a caster, I play in the game, and I, you know, work with V-Respawn and the Hive, so, and it's a small community. Like, I've met Dante and Mr. Death, and I love the Downpour guys. Like, they are really, really cool people. The League as well. So, like, a lot of us have all met each other, we know each other, we're friends. So it's really difficult when you are reviewing something that you really love, and it's such a small community, because we want people to like VR. We want them to play it. We want people to play the game we love, right? So has been a really strong reaction, and I'm not gonna lie about it. A lot of people are very excited. You see a lot of streamers, even my friends who are streamers, they did the gameplays and they showed you. They're hyped and they're excited about it, and they should be. It's pretty cool that you can get a $400 headset and play this game that a lot of us have been playing for a long time. Now everyone can play, and it grows the league. I mean, it did wonders for Echo, right? They doubled the amount of teams in their game in the same league. So with that growth, it's exciting, but at the same time, you know, we did have to make compromises, and that's kind of what we're trying to figure out right now. So there has been a hiatus on the league, which has been built in this anticipation for the Quest launch. So in my opinion, there are a lot of things that still need to be done. Downpour has listened to the feedback. They had a hot fix to fix some of the sounds. There still needs to be a lot of changes, as you see in this cast. It has nothing to do with the fact that I'm just like on an Xbox controller. There's a lot of things that are broken on the cast. So we really can't be showcasing this game that doesn't have a kill feed. You know, you can't see the players. People are not spawning in. So those are things that need to be fixed. And the exciting thing, though, is that we are on a new foundation of the game, right? And they fixed a lot of things that were wrong with it. And now they have the opportunity to make it better and build from the ground up. So with that being said, I am optimistic that Downpour will make these changes and make it better. At the state that it's in, I would not want to play it competitively. I'm going to, because I have a team that I love, and really it is, like I said, it's a team game. You love your team, you work on your communications, you kind of work with what you have, right? But it's difficult to play it with the expectations of what we had when we previously were playing it. So with that said, I will say that I still love the game, and I love the community. I really do. I know I was just talking shit. That's just me. And it's because we all know each other, right? It's a great community. So I definitely recommend that you get into it, get into the Discord, talk with people, ask questions, go into lobbies and play in competitive lobbies, and get involved if that's what you want to do. If you want to just run and gun, I mean, sure, you can do that too, and that kind of adds a little bit to the frustration. But just keep in mind that this is a milsim. This is what Dante was wanting, you know, a game that takes patience and takes strategy to play. You work together to, you know, to make it work, as you saw in how Operation 1, you know, they came together and worked off of each other as well. So I'm glad I got to do this. I have been pretty vocal about not being happy with it, but not to say that, like, I hate it and I'm done. It just means that, like, it just changed so much, and I hope that they take the opportunity to reassess and see what worked and what didn't. And this change had to happen because we need to get more people in VR. That's just without question. Of course we want that. So I'm glad that it happened, and I'm glad that we're going through this. But boy, oh boy, that was a fun experience. Anyway, happy Sunday, guys. Thanks for stopping by, and thanks for letting me cast the game. So with that, I'm going to sign off. Have a good night.